Hello Libra, and welcome to my channel, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is a work reading for Libra from the 15th to the 28th of October 2018. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for more complete picture. And if you want to contact me for a personal reading, I put my details in the description box. So please send me an email. I've also put the details of the decks I'm using in the description box and links to Amazon and eBay if you want to buy these decks. And please don't forget to watch my deck walkthrough series. You might find that interesting. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So I'm starting off with a general energy read, and then I will do a general tarot read after that. So what's been going on? There looks like there's some sort of payout coming. It probably is insurance. Maybe you've had some reason for requiring. Maybe you've lost something, and so you're probably going to get insurance payout coming in. There is a need for strategic planning and sound financial advice. So you need to actually go into your finances and organize yourself and get some advice about that. So in the past, you've got the card of treading carefully. So, watching your back, you would need to do that. And a need for budgeting. So you are having a little bit of financial problems over there. And there's definitely a need to budget and get some advice about your finances. And going into the future, whatever job you're doing, you're feeling a bit restricted, a bit oppressed, maybe a bit victimized right now, so not going through a very, very appealing time, let me put it that way. It seems like, you're feeling a bit restricted. Maybe your views are not being taken into consideration, and that makes you feel a bit upset. So there is recognition and success coming in as a final outcome, so that looks like it's very positive. So even though you're feeling a bit restricted, that looks like it's about to shift and some success and recognition coming in for you. So those are the general energies for the week. So I'm going to do a general tarot read for you. Okay, so the main general energies of the read is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new job offer coming in. You can see this hand coming in with a rock. And you can see all these gnomes working really, really hard moving these rocks. So yes, a new job offer coming in for work. And I think pretty hard work, since any hand giving a rock has got to mean hard work. So some new opportunities, some new job offer coming, and you're going to be pretty busy. You're probably going to be working in a team. You can see there are a lot of people, a lot of other gnomes over here, and all of you are going to work pretty hard. And this opportunity might be divinely guided. So, this is probably the direction in which you were supposed to go in anyway, but definitely a new opportunity coming in for work. So what's going on around you? So you've had to make a decision, or you are making a decision now to follow something else, a new pathway in life with the Judgment card. So laying the past to rest, giving it the homage it needed. Maybe you did get a lot of recognition in the job that you were in, but it is now time to actually find a new path and move on. So, bury that past, and, you've got to rise from the ashes, if you like a phoenix, and move on to something different. And you're being called to do this because this is a major arcana card. This will generate finance. You've got a pentacle over here, so something new, and this is probably the new job that is coming in because you've got this hand coming out from the sky, from heaven. And you're being called to make that decision to move in a new direction, in a new path. And you are still very upset about what had happened to you in the past. You've got the Three of Swords over here. You can see this person is really crying. You've got all these angels around, or fairies around their head. So there are a lot of thoughts spinning around in your head. And, you do have the keys here. This also might mean that you're actually going to have to move, and maybe this decision is making you upset. You're going to have to leave this situation behind. So both cards are showing that you have to leave this past situation that you were in behind and move forward to the future. You've got the moving van over here, and maybe you've gotten some correspondence. Maybe you will need to go maybe change countries, maybe change locations in order to do this job, and that is upsetting you. Because maybe you feel like, the stability that you thought you knew is now coming to an end, and you are quite miserable about having to make this decision. But this is the beginning of a new life, because this is the moving van through the window. So this is how your future needs to go. It's a new prospect that is coming on. So you need to see the bigger picture rather than sitting over there and crying about whatever happened. So in the past, you've got the Nine of Cups. You've gotten a lot of recognition. People have enjoyed the work that you're doing. They're very friendly. You've been in the spotlight. Things have been going your way with this card. You've made a wish, and you are now getting that kind of fulfillment coming in for you with this wish card. So, a lot of people are supportive of you. There are a lot of friendly faces in the place that you're working. Maybe you do socialize a lot with them, and they do hold you in a high regard. This is some sort of celebration. Maybe you are also celebrating an anniversary of something. It could be even a retirement. There's something. It says happy birthday there, but this is about celebrating your life, and having friends that are supportive of you. This is also a month for a Libra as well, because we're going into the Libra birthday season as well. So, there's a happy birthday there. So the universe is already wishing you a happy birthday, it seems. You can see there's a happy birthday on the card. Sometimes I forget. So happy birthday for the birthday coming up. So in the past 3 months, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. You've been working extremely hard. You can see over here, putting a lot of effort over here. The gardener is very, very hands-on and makes things grow. And that is what you've been doing. And you've been trying to organize yourself as well. See, they're trying to label things and organize things. And you've been following plans and then meeting deadlines and trying to work really hard. And it has been paying off. There is some abundance coming. You can see there's tomatoes on the tree over there. So you have been getting some rewards for your hard work, but it's been very, very hard because you've got these work gloves. This person's got work gloves on, so really, really hands-on, really getting down to the nitty-gritty of things. So you've got the Sun on your mind. Maybe you want to relax a little bit more, and you want to have that happiness. Maybe you do want to collaborate a little more with people. Have a job where you get that recognition. You can see this person, being recognized, being held in high esteem by these people, and you want people to celebrate your life. You want that joy in your life again. So going into the future, you've got the Four of Wands, and this is really building something for the future and putting down roots and putting down a good foundation with the Four of Wands. You can see they're having a celebration of a meal and, celebrating the Halloween season coming in. So maybe around Halloween you will get some good news about some stability coming in for you, and some, and maybe there will also be family meetings. Maybe there will be business meetings as well, where there's a lot of stability and a lot of support coming in for you, and you are climbing up the ladder of success. So there might be some news coming in around Halloween for you about maybe a promotion or about something that is going to be changing your life. So at the moment, you've got the Knave of Pentacles, and this is somebody that is, you're doing a lot of communications over the internet and doing a lot of, it's got to do with work and a lot of hard work, and you are very focused on your work at this particular moment. So you might be somebody who works with computers, you might be somebody who works with an information technology person, and you're spending a lot of time by yourself and a lot of time working on this particular job. So, making things happen for the future. And what's going on around you, there might be a lot of competition going on around you. So people in your workplace with this Five of Wands, you've got all these people around this computer, and there might be deadlines. So people are not really agreeing on a lot of things about the way things are going on. There's a lot of discord. Everybody has a lot of ideas, and, they are taking your ideas into consideration, but you're having to stand up for what you believe in. This person is really telling them on no uncertain terms what they believe in. So you've got to bring forth your message and show your true grit, if you like. You have somebody that is overseeing you who might be a bit difficult, might be a bit of a difficult person to work with, and giving you a bit of grief over there, but you are having to defend and yourself against competition and other ideas and other people's suggestions, and you're doing a lot of communication as well. And it involves multiple projects as well, so that you're doing multiple things at this moment, trying to get things off the ground. So what you want is, you want something new to come in with the Ten of Swords. Maybe you're a bit fed up about what's going on in your job situation. You want to reinvent yourself as something brand new. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes. You can see there's the fire over there. You want to walk away from all the chaos that has been happening, all the drama that has been happening. With the Ten of Swords, is just laying that past to rest and actually just moving on to something more abundant. And it seems like that's what you want to do. That's in your hopes and fears. So going into the future, you've got the Chariot, and you've got the Ten of Pentacles, and you've got the Nine of Swords. So you do want to move. You want to move into something where you are in control, you have a lot more authority. The Chariot card also talks about moving home, and or moving job, relocating, and maybe taking your family and going as well. And this is the Ten of Pentacles, which is also the end of a work cycle. So something, a new job ending, and you having to move, taking your family and moving. And this has also got a family in it. So something coming to an end over here, and you want to bring that in, and you want to change jobs, maybe move somewhere, go and do something where you're in a leadership role and in charge of a lot of things. And it might involve actually physically relocating, and this card also showing physical relocation. So you might actually be moving jobs, moving home, moving away from a situation, or moving away from an old job. And you're very anxious about this because you've got the Nine of Swords over here. You can see this woman is not sleeping at night. She's up. You can see all the bats there. There is something new coming in. You're not quite sure what you want to do right now, and it's stressing you out quite a bit. Maybe there's somebody that is giving you a lot of grief in the place that you're working, and you're really not really happy where you are, and that is why you want to make this move, change this job, start something brand new, and be in the driving seat, if you like. You are going very cautiously right now, so you haven't made a decision yet, but that is exactly what you want to do. You want to end that cycle and move on, and maybe it will give you a lot more time to be spent with your family. Maybe that's what you want. Maybe you're just too stressed out, too anxious. You're also, fearing the worst that could happen, because this is the card about thinking about the worst case scenario and the worst outcome. So you've got a lot of anxiety and stress going on as well, because you do want to make a decision. Maybe this job is causing a lot of grief for you, and you are feeling a bit stressed out because there's so many different opinions and people are watching your every move. And even though you're working so hard in it, it might be something that is stressing you out, and maybe you want that stability to come in where there's some some calmness, and where you can put down roots. So let me draw some cards from the Fairy Tarot and see what they've got to say. Okay, so 3 major arcana cards over here. You've got the Strength card that says grace and inner strength are needed to overcome the challenge, the power of kindness and forgiveness, and a time to embrace how wonderful you are. So you do have that confidence. You need to have that confidence in order to actually, you can see the lion over the lamb over here, and you need to you'll be able to overcome any kind of challenge. You have the strength to do it, and just act with confidence. That is very important. You've got balance, and that's taking everybody's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There is no need to rush. So just calm down. Count to 10. Meditate. Go within yourself. Think deeply about things, and strike a balance within yourself. So you don't get into this point where you have all these demons and bats bothering you. you can think about things, and you can make a logical decision. So just take the middle road rather than getting too frustrated and too upset. You've got the High Priestess card coming over here, so they might be trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. So you do need to meditate to get answers over here, it seems, with this Temperance card, about what to do next, so that you're not in an anxiety-based situation, but rather the energy is flowing and not stuck. There looks like there is a new job coming in for you over here, a new offer coming in for you here, which might actually be better. And you might need to consider all the options with this balance card and strike that balance. There's also information that will come to you, so it's not really all being revealed. You are quite trained up for that particular job that you're doing. You've done a lot of studying. This might be that you just need to brush up a little bit more to just get the edge, but you're really quite knowledgeable about it. But with a High Priestess, it's about waiting for things to happen rather than actually jumping in and running in and making decisions. And the High Priestess card also speaks about cycles, different moon phases. So you've got to wait for divine timing to come in. So things will happen when they need to happen. Rushing it is not going to expedite the situation at all. So you're just going to have to wait. And things will start moving for you. But just make sure that you're calm, relaxed, balanced, and you're not getting overwrought and anxious about things, because that can only lead to stress illnesses, in my opinion. So something new will be coming in for you, and it looks like it is going to bring in some stability. Like I said, it's got the Halloween cards over here, so you might actually Halloween senior, so you might actually hear it around that time at the end of October about something new coming in for you. And you do seem to be communicating a lot, putting out your CV and speaking to people, and it's about work. So maybe you will get some news coming in about that situation. And try not to be too upset and despondent about having to change. Change is important in order for you to progress and make a difference in your life, to go down your path. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.